everybody, and welcome to another exciting installment of 5 Questions with a Wrestling Rampage. The three amigos are back in this motherfucking bitch.
That's right, guys. We're back with this edition of 5 Questions with WR. So when we answer your guys' questions that you guys send in questions like crazy trying to...
Oh, yeah, they send in a lot of questions.
A lot of questions and a lot of repeats. Don't give us repeats.
Yeah, don't send no repeat questions. Yes. Please.
Who's your favorite wrestler of all time? It's been asked dozens of times.
People ask that 50 million times. And don't do it in live stream either, because that would be past it.
Who's your wrestler of all time, Tom?
Look in the archives.
Look in the archives.
That's true.
True.
There's archives.
Let's go ahead. Oh, and the only way to get your question on the next edition of 5 Questions with WR is, how do you do it, old man?
The only way to do it, and the only
you let the bodies
way
hit
to
the floor when you do it?
You're fucking right. Let the fucking comments hit the floor, motherfuckers. Is in the comments down below. I'm not talking about below here, I'm talking about below there. Okay? You look down here below there, you know, women going crazy. But that's alright. But anyway, that's the only way to do it. If you put it on Facebook, Instagram, it's going to get lost. We'll never see it. That's just the way it is. So, please, the comments down below. That's all you have to do. Are you good? Fine. Let's continue.
The first 3 questions are asked by the same person, Matt Jenkins. His first question is, thoughts on Goldberg's heel run in WCW?
Thoughts on Goldberg's heel run in WCW? Well, let me tell you, Matt Jenkins. It was the shits.
Why was it the shits, Tommy?
Because Goldberg was babyface all through his career. And he was cheered like crazy.
Even when he technically wasn't babyface, he was still cheered. But he had this mystique about him that you didn't know if he was a good guy or a bad guy. But he only.
But he would always get cheers.
But he did what he wanted to do.
Yeah, and he always got cheers.
And that's what got the fans over.
Yeah. And see, he always got cheered. And then he joins fucking Shitstain and Eric Bischoff, who's more creative than fucking Shitstain. Which is true. Even with the gray in his hair.
The Silver Fox himself.
And fucking, he joins the fucking New Blood, I guess.
Yeah, the New Blood.
He should have been part of the Millionaires Club, because he makes millions.
Yeah, he was making millions.
He shouldn't have been in the Lash LaRue category, or fucking whoever fuck was in the New Blood, or whatever the fuck it was. Fucking, he shouldn't have been in fucking Johnny the Bull and fucking Big Vito standards. Well, it's true.
Yeah.
He shouldn't be associated with those clowns.
I understand why they had him there, because
you wanted a big name.
Yeah, because you needed a big name.
Well, you had Jeff Jarrett.
I like Jeff.
You had Scott Steiner in the Millionaire and the fucking New Blood here. And to be honest, I thought that was a shitty gimmick, by the way. I didn't like the New Blood Millionaires Club anyway. But I wasn't watching WCW in 2000, so I really didn't give a shit.
Yeah.
But it was stupid. And the thing is, we reviewed it where Goldberg turned.
Yes, we
that
did.
Great American Bash 2000.
Go watch it. Go watch the full review in the archives.
And yeah, people threw garbage. That's typical WCW for you.
They always
threw garbage, so it's no shock. But and then
yeah, you waited around that long enough, you could have got a good meal.
And then they kept, and then they were still cheering.
Yeah.
So it's kind of fucking pointless.
Yeah.
It was ill thought out, poorly executed, and just it kind of just pissed off the fans that wanted just Goldberg in there just to do what he wanted to do.
Yeah.
And he was still getting cheered.
So it's kind of pointless.
You know, I mean, the only time that they really didn't like him was when he was hugging Russo and...
Well, who would want to hug him?
Somebody does.
Not me.
I didn't say it was you.
Who wants to hug fucking Vince Russo?
Well, his kids and his wife.
Huh, well, that's them.
That's them.
Enough said on Vince Russo.
By the way, we're blocked by Vince Russo.
Oh yeah, he don't like us, which is fine. I don't give a fuck if he don't like us anyway, because you're a bad booker anyway. Shit stain.
Pops, what do you think about Goldberg's heel run in WCW?
I thought it was a piece of shit. I thought it was a bad idea when I first seen it. Because here's the thing, you know, a heel should be cheered with everything that he does. A heel is supposed to get heat. A heel is supposed to be hated and you know, hated by the fans. That's what a heel does. If you're a good heel, yeah, that's what you can do. A good heel is to make the fans hate you so bad that they want to hurt you. That is a good heel. It was pointless in my opinion. It was stupid and moronish, whoever did it. Whoever wrote that shit. So, you know, well, you know, he already got life for it. But anyway, that's enough said for me because it was just so ridiculous. And when I seen it, I knew, well, this right here ain't gonna work. That Vince Russo is what I would know about booking.
Let's go with Matt Jenkins.
Something you don't know nothing about, kind of like Chaka Khan.
Next question: do you think Billy Gunn, or should I start, or should I be like Howard Finkel, the one, Billy Gunn? Do you think he would have been a good world champion?
No.
Wow, you don't like the ass man? You don't like the one?
I don't like his sitcom song.
Yeah. Look at all I've got.
I call it the sitcom song.
It is a sitcom song.
Oh,
by the way, type in Mentos Billy Gunn.
Yeah.
And laugh your ass off.
But I seen him as what he was. Tag team champion. Hardcore champion status.
And see, we even talked about this with
European, Intercontinental.
We even talked about this with Arn Anderson in one of the last episodes.
He was a good mid-card.
Billy Gunn is a good mid-card wrestler. Not every wrestler is
needs
a world
to be a
champion.
main eventer or world champion. You could be a good mid-carder and be just fine. You know, there's good mid-carders. You know, and Billy Gunn is up in the same stature as Arn Anderson. A good, solid, good mid-carder.
And I mean, besides him being in AEW, that's the worst Billy Gunn.
That's the worst Billy Gunn if I had to choose. Can't blame Billy. I'd steal money too.
Yeah. And his sons are mooching that money too.
Oh yeah. Well, it's a family tradition.
It's a family gun show.
It's a family tradition.
Well, it is. It's family tradition.
And I mean, all through Billy's career in the WWF, I mean, besides Rockabilly,
Yeah, that was the shit.
everything else was pretty solid.
Yeah, and Smoking Guns.
Well, I mean,
he won the tag titles.
I mean, he did win the tag team titles 3 times.
Yeah.
So I mean, there's something to go with.
Yeah,
that.
Rockabilly was the shits. I'd say that. But
I mean, granted, I didn't like the cowboy gimmick.
Well, no, I wasn't a big fan of the Smoking Guns.
But I mean, you know, at the end of the day, they were successful.
But they did win the tag team titles. They did do something, unlike Rockabilly,
And I mean,
who was just wrestling Jesse James every fucking week.
Yeah. Then he becomes the New Age Outlaws with
Road Dogg.
Road Dogg.
Which was one of the best tag teams.
Join DX.
I'm sorry, a lot of people shit on the New Age Outlaws. I'm like, why? They were the best tag team in that era.
I mean, I didn't care for their 2013 run when they came back.
Well, that was over the hill. I mean, that was the Old Age Outlaws.
But the Old Age Outlaws. They're not the New Age Outlaws.
No, they're the Old Age Outlaws at that time.
You know, and you know him breaking off.
Billy's still looking in good shape though.
Yeah.
And I'd say Brian looked pretty good shape too.
Being the one, Billy Gunn with the All I've Got theme song.
Look at all I've got.
And
Make a blind man see.
Make a blind man see.
Everything you wish that you had.
God gave it all to me. All right.
Love the song.
Love the song, but
I've got it all. And don't forget that sweet ass sax.
We enjoy the one Billy Gunn. But,
That's my favorite.
Yeah. Great Titantron too.
Oh yeah.
The ear, look,
Clap.
clap,
Famous Earl Stevie Richards' shirt rises up.
the kicks.
Yeah. Type in the one Billy Gunn Titantron, you get a chuckle.
Yeah, you will. And then you know, paradigm shift with Chuck Palumbo.
Yeah, which was another good team.
Good tag team. Little unorthodox,
Yeah.
but you know.
I enjoyed the team, especially them being paired with Rico.
Yeah. The hairstylist Rico.
That's right.
Rico
Rico Constantino.
from OVW.
That's right. So I already knew I'd love that.
Yeah.
I just didn't like him being paired that way, but
Yeah.
because he is more talented than what he's seeing.
And I mean, him breaking away, it did some stuff with like Tori Wilson and stuff.
And then he teamed with Hardcore Holly.
And then teamed with Hardcore Holly, and then soon after that he winds up at TNA.
Yeah, as Cute Kip
As Kip James becomes Cute Kip and
all that.
all that.
And then he steals Jaguar money, like the rest of them.
Yeah.
To a nicer guy, couldn't happen.
Not every wrestler is going to be a world champion, and Billy Gunn is one of those guys that you could see as a mid-card, perfect in that mid-card status. Pops Billy Gunn.
Billy Gunn, not a world champion, Intercontinental champion, tag team champion. Hey, we all his accolade speaks for itself. You know, you go in there, you see all belts. He's won tag team and Intercontinental title. You know. His accolade speaks for itself. He was never brought in to be a world heavyweight champion. Everybody knows that right there. You know, there's no sense in just saying, well, this guy here never held a belt. This guy here didn't do this. This guy here didn't do. You don't have to hold a goddamn belt for people to cheer for you. They cheer for you because your own charisma shows them, hey, this guy's good. Mm-hmm. There you go.
Let's go with Matt Jenkins. This last question here is: who would you like to see come into the WWE from WCW that never went? Now we should mention that a lot of the big stars from WCW did eventually go to the WWE.
You know, Scott Steiner, Goldberg, DDP,
Kevin
Booker
Nash,
T.
Scott Hall, Hulk Hogan,
everyone, Ric Flair.
Yep.
Eventually, everybody does wind up. You know, everybody that's in the
big main event
scene actually does
Sting.
go. Yep. Well, I mean, he was the one that held out the longest, but he
eventually showed.
He still eventually showed. You know, is there one that you could think of that that you would like to see in WWE that came from WCW
In that era?
Yeah.
Vampiro.
Vampiro.
Yeah, Vampiro.
Okay, why is that?
Because he's talented. He actually was in WCW. I don't see why WWF didn't give him a call, you know. Goddamn, but you can give Evan Courageous a job? Or you could get... I'm sorry, some of them guys didn't deserve to have a job.
Yeah, I know.
Kid Romeo, please. I'm sorry. Some of the people that got jobs didn't deserve to have a job.
Well, I mean, they didn't get a job at WWF.
Well, hold up, they got that developmental deal. Same thing.
Yeah, they did get a developmental deal to go to Heartland Wrestling
Or fucking OVW.
or OVW.
You might as well say they're still signed with WWE.
Technically, yes.
So that's what I'm saying. Like some of these guys, like Mike Sanders got a job. You know, fucking Reno, Licky Tongue. You know, some of them guys didn't deserve to get it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, some of them didn't. Quee-wee, please.
Was it Heartland?
Yes.
Oh, good lord.
Jamie Noble, absolutely. Yep, by all means. I'll give him a job in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
But there's some guys that got signed by WWE did not deserve to get fucking signed. And I'm sorry. There were some that deserved to get signed. You know, like there were some, but some like the fucking lower card ends. Fuck no. Like Queen, why the fuck did I can understand Jason Jett? He had a little bit of potential.
Oh yeah.
Easy money, okay, I can respect that. No, some of them I would sign. But there was a lot of them that were the drizzling fucking shits. And Vampiro didn't even get a look?
Well, in all fairness, he probably did get a look, but he could have got past. I know they took a look at AJ Styles, who just got into WCW.
Yeah, and he had a couple of dark matches.
And he had a couple of dark matches, and he decided he didn't want to go.
Which maybe that's what Vampiro did.
Yeah.
Maybe he just didn't want to go.
Yeah, maybe he just didn't
But
want to
if
go.
I had to choose one that I would love to have seen, because he had a different gimmick. And to me, it would have been different. You could have bring him in like he was there, a mid-carder or something. You know, or something. Because he was different.
Yeah.
I had to go with Vampiro.
Vampiro. Pops, is there anybody that you can think of?
No, but I know the Inferno, Dancing Inferno didn't go. I know that's the thing.
Oh, Disco never got a job.
Disco didn't get a job. Conan didn't get a job.
Well, can I be honest? I didn't give a fuck about Conan getting a job.
But you know, I'm gonna say this: if you're Vince McMahon, you know, and the company's dying anyway, you know, what would you want? Would you want these little mid-card guys that you know ain't gonna be nothing? The biggest thing, the biggest ones he went after, who he went after.
Yeah, but some of them he shouldn't even sign.
And he drug a little few along with him, and I don't understand that. Because me, I'd want the big stars. I'd leave the rest of them right there.
I would choose the ones that actually had some potential.
You know, one that comes to mind, of course he did wrestle for the WWF at some point, but, you know, that was before. But Rick Steiner, I don't know why he didn't, you know, come over.
Hey, Dave Taylor did.
Yeah, Dave Taylor did.
Maybe, hey, if you didn't want Rick to wrestle, maybe he could have been a fucking trainer.
Yeah. But overall, I mean, a lot of people, even if they had short stints, like, you know, I was thinking about Ernest the Cat Miller, but I remember he came back. Yeah. He was there in like 2003, 2004.
Yeah.
And I know some people like Buff Bagwell. He had his shot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he blew it.
So I mean, there was a lot of people that WWE did bring in from WCW.
His mama called Jim Ross too many times.
Another guy that I wish maybe they got a second look at, even though people really don't like him for some reason, but I do. I mean, I thought he was a talented wrestler, but once again, it's one of those things that it's hard to market. Alex Wright.
Yeah.
Hard to market Alex Wright, but one of those guys. I know he did some coaching for NXT at some point in the Performance Center.
Hey, and he has his own school.
So, I mean, when you sit there and you think about it, it's hard to come up with somebody from WCW that didn't get signed or was in developmental or anything.
Yeah.
So, let's go ahead and go with the next question. Next question is asked by Gregory Choulette.
Oh, Gregory!
Choulette, baby!
And we should mention that...
He could come out to the Gregory Holmes glasses thing.
Oh, the glasses
Oh,
thing,
yeah.
You know, I'm going to take the time to get Greg wrote me on Messenger. After, you know, we're doing all right and everything. Yes, we're trying to stay safe. We all got vaccinated. Joey was the last one to get vaccinated. Look, I'm not telling anybody, I'm not promoting it, but I'm saying this right here, and I don't care if nobody likes it or not. It's just my opinion. I think you need to get vaccinated. Look, wearing masks and get vaccinated is the only way we can fight this right here. And I believe, and I do believe this, if we all band together, we could probably get rid of this thing that's killing people. But nobody wants to jump on board because they're so scared about shit. You know what? Kids are dying too. And why kids are dying? Because their parents are too damn stupid and don't understand what science. I look at science. That's what I look at. You people can look whatever you want. I'm not promoting it. I'm just saying, hey, I'm on board with trying to get rid of this shit. That's all I'm saying.
Well, Greg's question recently was SummerSlam.
Yeah.
And at SummerSlam,
yeah,
we get the return of Brock Lesnar.
And also, we get the return of Becky Lynch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, Becky Lynch's her question is not on here, so we
But
can't
still,
really
you
talk
can
about
throw her in there because I knew it probably would be in there sooner or later.
Yeah, but Gregory's question is thoughts on the return of Jimmy John's at SummerSlam.
Well, before I go to Jimmy John's, there's something I want to say about the Becky Lynch deal.
Okay, we'll go ahead and throw Becky Lynch in.
I just wanted, well, she was there, so I'm going to throw her in there. So you might as well do 2 for 1 here.
Yeah, she was there.
People were shitting on how she returned. That she beat Bianca Belair in seconds. I have no problem with it. And because I don't like Bianca Belair. The reason I thought it was the right thing. Because one, it's a typical heel move.
Is she a heel?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know this.
Yeah, she turned heel. You might as well, if you're going to do that in 20 seconds, you might as well say that makes you a heel. If you beat someone and if you beat the Kofi record, that makes you a goddamn heel, I guess. So, and to be honest, I have no problem with it. And Becky Lynch, yeah, she's a good women's wrestler. And cool, she's back. But I think it was a good thing that she's back.
I mean, it's always nice to see her back because she is a talented performer. But I don't know. I didn't really like the whole make it a triple threat or whatever they did. I don't even know what they did because I didn't watch SummerSlam.
Oh, she beat Sasha Banks couldn't make it, so she defended against Carmella.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, you kidding me?
Then I would have rather seen fucking Becky Lynch.
There you go.
Okay, I didn't even know. I didn't watch SummerSlam. So I didn't know.
Yeah. Carmella was the replacement.
Oh, wow. Well, good fucking
That's
morning.
like replacing fucking... Alright, who would you rather have? Sasha Banks or fucking Carmella?
Thanks.
I don't care, honey, if you're injured or not, or what have you. I don't know what happened. But you go out there in a wheelchair or a fucking walker. Because you would be better, even in that standard, than fucking Carmella. I'm sorry.
Carmella Grace?
She's the shits. That's another person that deserved to be future endeavor. But I know why she didn't get future endeavor, because she's with the Rat Tail. So, of course.
She's with the Bang Squad.
She's with that fucking tattoo freak. I'm sorry, I think Corey Graves sucks. He's the shits.
Yeah, well, I've always said, Corey Graves. I've always said.
So they made the right decision.
And I'll say, I'll say it right in front of the camera. To me, him
and I still love.
With that hairdo, he had looked like a goddamn skunk.
Can I give a shout out to Nick Kurtz because we mentioned Carmella here? I still got the picture, Nick, of you telling him that Wrestling Rampage says he sucks as an announcer and that fucking jock sniffing look on his face. I still love it. I still have that picture, by the way. I always look at it to get a smile.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah. Sasha Banks, I think she got hurt or something.
Because the last count I had, it was Sasha
It was
Banks.
It's supposed to be Sasha Banks versus Bianca Belair at SummerSlam, but I think she either got hurt because they pulled her from it.
Well, I can tell you.
So Carmella took her spot.
Well, that was a bad move right there.
And I was like, I'm glad Becky Lynch won.
I like.
Was it a triple?
No, she just after Bianca Belair beat her, Becky Lynch comes out and beats her.
Here's the deal.
And people got mad about it.
Here's the deal.
But I'm like, that's a heel move.
Yeah, it is. Here's the deal. Sasha Banks, good wrestler, great wrestler, hot, beautiful, honey.
With a nerd.
Honey, if you'd have rolled out there in a wheelchair and
that's way better than
stood at ringside, I don't give a damn. Just stood at ringside, it'd been more exciting
than Carmella.
I don't really agree with Becky Lynch just coming out and beating Bianca for the belt. For this reason.
You'd rather have seen them have an official match.
I would too.
Or would you have this? Would you have her, right after that Carmella match, come on out and says, I'm challenging you for the...
I would rather see that.
Yeah.
I'll challenge you on SmackDown.
Or fucking on the next pay-per-view.
Alright,
I can understand that,
I think it would have been better
at least you got the return of Becky Lynch, and you know that she's going to be wrestling in the future. I didn't agree with that.
I have to admit that. I agree with the 20 seconds deal now.
Yeah.
But It is a typical heel move.
Here's what I would have
But
done.
I do have to
If
agree
I'd
it would have been better.
I'd have come out. I would have come out and I would have said, you know, you face that? Couldn't hold a candle to me.
I will say this, Becky Lynch, you picked some piss poor fucking boyfriend.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Paint Pillin' Rollins.
Yeah,
Oh, he
really.
is paint pilling now.
Anyway,
Oh, boy.
let's go ahead and go.
yeah,
with it.
Let's go now. Let's
Thoughts
go.
on the return of Jimmy Johnson?
Go ahead.
Guys,
Now
you
we're
guys
gonna
know,
get-
Go ahead.
after Roman Reigns.
After Roman Reigns beats John Cena, and people's like, "Oh, that's no shock." Well, I knew that was going to happen. You think Cena was
Yeah.
going to win the WWE Universal title?
He didn't need it.
He didn't need it.
He
He
didn't
was there
need
to
it.
get Roman over.
That's what people don't get. He doesn't need it.
He was there to do his job, and his job was to get Roman Reigns over.
Just like the people that were talking about how Roman was making all these discouraging quotes about Cena and about Punk and stuff.
About Dean Ambrose.
Yeah, about Dean Ambrose.
That's a typical heel move.
He's a heel.
He's drawing heat.
He's promoting his match at fucking SummerSlam. You fucking idiots.
He's getting heat.
Let's
Jesus Christ.
It's called Pro Wrestling 101.
let me give a little heel. It is called a work. A work. You don't know what a work is? Then you know, if you don't know what a work is, why are you? No, why are you a fan? You've got to know what the aspects are.
And guess what, buddy? I enjoyed what Roman said fucking about John Moxley. Oh, he was never going to be a big star here.
Yeah.
Not with me here.
Yeah, not with me here. You want to know why?
He was right.
Why would he say, yeah, he could have been a big star?
Yeah. No,
Why
that's a
not?
fucking hill. You bury that
Yeah,
shit.
you bury that shit.
Look.
Oh,
You want to know why? And Cena's going to go
Yeah.
down too. Why? Because I'm the fucking tribal chief.
yeah,
that's why.
I don't like the people that whine, bitch, and complain.
Because
I couldn't hack
you know who you know what he's doing, people. I'm going to tell you what he's doing. He's doing the work, and he's
drawing
promoting
heat.
himself. He's promoting
That's
himself.
That's called cutting a promo.
That's it. That's it.
called getting heat.
That's called self-promotion. That's called building your match.
That's right.
And Roman Reigns was fucking good at it.
Hey,
And guess what? That's the best Roman Reigns
I give
fucking-
Roman Reigns all the credit in the world for what he did. Because he did what he's supposed to do. He promoted himself in the match.
And he buried the people that
That's
people
right.
asked about.
He buried the people.
Right, smart motherfucking move right there.
A heel is supposed to get people mad. He did that. A heel is supposed to be hated.
And people fucking ran with it. And Roman Reigns didn't give a fuck.
And guess what? You people that booed and hollered at him, you stink, you're right. You know what he did? He walked backstage and said, look, I did my job. Those fuckers don't like me, and yeah, I got it made.
But after the match,
You made him who he is now.
after the match, we see old onion head.
Here comes fucking meat cutter. Here comes the fucking meat eater. Here he comes. Who cut some meat about a week ago and gave us some fucking replica belt. Here he comes. With his fucking bear and blade ponytail now. Here he comes out in his goddamn tank top. Walking out.
And the blue jeans.
With his blue jeans and now black cowboy boots.
Oh,
he was wearing the black boots now. And it looked like cowboy boots to me. I'm not sure. It looked like boots.
He just got done reading
He
Dear
just-
Weekly.
No, he got done reading the Young Bucks book.
God.
With them looking at each other's willies.
Yeah.
And fucking
Oh, God.
and then he comes in. He fucking looks at Roman Reigns, I guess, and fucking Roman just fucking powders, I guess. And fucking right after the show, what does Lesnar do? He just suplexes Cena and gives him an F5.
Suplex City and hit him with an F5.
And you know what? I'm gonna say this right now. I hate Brock Lesnar's guts. I really do.
Yes.
I really do.
Uh-huh. But it makes sense.
But it makes sense, and guess what? I'm not a Brock Lesnar fan. I'm going to say this right now, and I hate his guts. I really do. Because he is a piece of shit. But he is a star. I have to admit it. And see, I can hate somebody.
For the WWE Universe and fans, Brock Lesnar is a star.
Yeah. And people's like, he should have came to AEW. Well, I guess the decimal point wasn't moved right.
Tony Khan put it above.
He put it on the wrong side.
Yeah.
And I guess that's why you didn't get him.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people's like, he should come to AEW. Why the fuck would he want to go there?
If Brock Lesnar went to AEW,
He would have been the biggest star there.
Brock Lesnar would be my favorite AEW star of all time because he would murder everybody in that company.
And guess what? And I would watch it. Just for that. And see, I'm not even a fucking Brock Lesnar fan. I hate his guts. I really do. But he's a big star. He is.
And of course, you know, people are like, well, this only happened because CM Punk was on Rampage.
Could be.
Could be.
They have to have two people show up.
Yeah.
Who cares? It's still a surprise, ain't it?
Yeah.
Surprise is a surprise.
It's still a big thing for SummerSlam.
It's still a big thing. It's still a big thing for SummerSlam. You know, it got people interested.
Interested for once.
Yeah, for something. Because I haven't seen anything interesting in pro wrestling in fucking weeks and months, years right now.
Yes.
So guess what? I'm interested. But I ain't going to watch it, but I'm interested.
At least it was something to...
catch my eye, as
yeah,
you'd say.
Yeah, to catch the eye.
You know, and it was alright.
Did you people really expect nothing less to happen? I knew Brock Lesnar was coming back.
I mean, it wasn't really a shock and we even said it because somebody asked us in one of the 5 questions. It was probably like months ago. Is Brock Lesnar ever going to come back to WWE?
Of course,
of course he is.
And
he just win.
Yeah.
And I'll be honest, I think he made the right decision. Do you know why I think he stayed with WWE? Because he's more loyal to Vince, and Vince lets him do whatever he wants.
That might be the case.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say loyalty. I just think it's
because Vince lets him do what he wants.
Because Vince lets him do whatever he wants, and he makes a shitload of money doing it.
Yeah, I think that's the reason he stays in WWE. Because he can do whatever he wants.
Where I think if he went to AEW, he'll make a lot more money.
Yeah.
But he won't be able to do whatever he wants.
Yeah, but he won't be doing whatever he wants.
But unless, and here's something we talked about this before, unless he says, look, I'll sign your contract for one, I got creative activity.
But
Give
then
me
again,
that.
Who the fuck would he face in?
Yeah.
See, that's enough.
Yeah.
There ain't no one
in
there
AEW that he would actually have a great match or a story arc or something to do.
Yeah. There wouldn't be
Maybe
nobody.
Maybe Punk?
Maybe.
Maybe? Is that it?
Yeah.
That's the only
who Jericho?
Star I see.
Who bloated ass fucking Chris Jericho?
You know, we already see the big star that Punk is going after.
Well, we'll get to that soon.
Yeah.
Let's go with the last question for this edition of 5 Questions asked by Jay Thomas. Thoughts on Christian Cage winning the TNA / Impact World Championship?
Who asked this question?
Jay Thomas.
Who cares, Jay Thomas?
We should say what was
I'm not knocking because of Christian Cage now.
This is Impact.
This is Impact. Why the fuck should I care about Impact? All Christian won was the bronze medal in this fucking Olympics.
I thought he got the ribbon.
Yeah, he got the ribbon. Thanks for trying. You tried so hard.
No,
for
he didn't.
participation.
Yeah, thank you for your participation.
No, he didn't. He got the sash.
He got the goddamn. You know them fucking ones when you're fucking
in elementary school.
Or what's the goddamn field day? There we go. That's what it's usually called. Fucking. And and people give these fucking ribbons out.
The blue ones that say participation.
Yeah, and sometimes you get the first place ribbon, second place ribbon, third place ribbon, but all the rest would just get the participation ribbon. That's what Christian got for winning the Impact fucking title there. He got the participation ribbon.
All right, let's see here. We do know that Christian beat Kenny Olivier at
Who's a putz?
the first ever Rampage,
And he won the Impact World Heavyweight title.
and he won the Impact World Heavyweight Championship. Now,
I have no problem with Christian Cage.
no, Christian's talented as hell.
Yeah, I have no problem with that.
And he outworks everybody.
But I have a problem. He just won a fucking shitty title.
Yeah.
What the fuck is Impact? Impact's dead and fucking buried, in my opinion.
Okay, where is the competition in Impact?
Yeah,
I don't see it.
who's scared of Impact? That's what I'm saying.
Now, Tommy, we should mention that he just...
Oh, yes! He had a grueling first title defense. He had his first title defense, Christian. And speaking of that, he retired the TNA World title. That was in the trash, where it should have been. Same thing with this title. I'm sorry, it's true.
Fucking Eric Young should have thrown both of them.
He should have thrown both of them
in the trash.
And keep them there.
And left them there.
Yeah.
He should have done Jim Duggan and fucking dig it out.
What he should have
What,
done?
that slime
What he should have done? He should have helped drove the trash truck and buried in the landfill.
That motherfucker should have been in Rumpke's fucking trash bin and fucking in the back of the Rumpke truck
And stay there.
and driving off to the fucking landfill. That's where those belts should have been.
But Tommy, who's the big Impact contender for the Impact World
Who
Heavyweight
do they
Championship?
have for Christian, huh?
Yeah,
Captain
the big title defense. Who was it against? Tommy, I want to tell me who's the big star in Impact that he was taking on.
In his first title defense?
In his first title.
Oh boy, you're talking about picking some bones here. This is the biggest threat I've ever seen for Christian Cage. Kurt Hawkins.
Oh my God.
Brian Myers, Kurt Hawkins. Come knocking on the door, Hawkins. So he was the first challenger for fucking Christian? Boy, that's a toughie. He's taking on Action Figure Man.
He's taking on Action Figure Brian Myers.
He's taking on Action Figure Brian Myers. The guy who trained Baloney Titsgrim. Boy, he's going to have a tough one. No wonder no one watches Impact.
Yeah, there you go. Fuck Impact.
Fuck Impact. I feel sorry for Christian winning that fucking title. If they go, hey, Kenny's losing the title to you, I don't want it.
Fucking have him lose to Brian Myers.
Have him losing to fucking... I don't give a fuck who he loses to. I don't want it.
Give it to fucking bloated ass Tommy Dreamer.
Yeah, give it to fucking... I'm sorry, I lost respect for his ass, too.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Tommy.
Hops.
I'm sorry, fuck it.
Christian Cage winning that Impact Championship.
Who cares? He wasn't trash.
Christian Cage. Talent is loaded with fucking talent.
He's too good to hold that title.
He is.
He is. You know what I would have done? If I was going against, Roman Hair, and they said, well, he's going to drop the belt to you. I looked right at him and said, I don't want it. Why don't I don't want it? Because there's nothing here. There's nobody here even in my motherfucking caliber. Nobody here. What they need to do is reach way down deep, pull that fucking plug out, and let it all go down the drain.
Well, Christian, you're back in ECW, WWE now.
No. He's the giant fish in the small pond.
Yeah.
He's not the big fish. He's the giant fish.
Yeah, in the small pond. He's in the WWE, ECW again.
And let me tell you something. The water's draining every minute.
It is too. So that's our thoughts on Christian Cage.
I like your Christian.
But guys, hope that you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys did,
like Christian.
make sure you guys give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to share it all over social media. Like us on Facebook, facebook.com/to Rampage 2. You can also add all three of us on Facebook as well. Follow us on Twitter at WrestleRampage. Make sure you guys also follow me and Tommy on Instagram.
That's right.
And make sure you guys hit that subscribe button for more great videos coming to you guys, because we're that cream that rises to the top.
Cream of the crop.
And nobody does it better.